No, stop it. There we go. Maybe now. Ah, there we go. It's loading, but I do see it. For the, we'll just limit it to 60. We'll just go VSync. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, man. I just know I'm bored. I'm tired. I keep putting it to the wrong stream. There we go. Anything been on that? No. Cool. I don't think nobody's done a bet on that one. I don't even know if you can hear me okay. Hopefully somebody will watch it. Who knows? Okay, I limited this thing to VSync, and what do I see? Freaking 120 FPS. I don't get it, man. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. What is that? My profile? Close. That's cool, I guess. Sell what I have in the bazaar, I guess. I hope you guys can hear me alright. I don't even know, man. Oh, 5K. Oh, that's right. You're getting some armor. What do you mean the most money? The bones. The bones gave me 2K. I guess we'll just... Let me sell that. I guess the delay isn't terrible. Nobody's watching though. F in the chat, please. I don't want to get tipped for advertising. What is a man to do to get traction? Who even knows? I guess we'll just go back to the, dear Lord. Why is that still leaking? Oh. I'll use diamond blocks. That's how rich I am. Just go like this. I don't even... Luckily, while I'm not on my island, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Move my phone, I guess. Alright, cool. Also, I know my inventory is fucked up. My, what do you want to call it? I was trying to edit it and I messed it up and I don't know what to do. How's this doing? Oh, cool. Just go back, I guess. Oh, good. Server reboot. I can't tell if that was this or the, or my server, my private island. I see a person watching, but I'm not sure if that's my web browser being opened. Also, there's no notifications if you subscribe or anything, so yeah. You won't be able to see your name on there. I haven't figured that one out yet. Italian Melodies, Hair Epic, Talisman, PB with offers. I don't even know how much those are supposed to go for. I mean, how am I supposed to know? I turn on motion blur, but like I don't know, man. How do people get traction when they stream? Like, is it just? I mean, I don't have it really tagged or anything. That might do it. I don't know. I'm not here for views. I need to put something up there. I don't know if it's going to stay up there, if I'm being honest. I'll have to look. Maybe it'll be automatically privated or something. I don't know. because I'll definitely keep it on here just because it's something I haven't uploaded in a while. I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty down lately. Pretty sure I hurt some people. Some of my closest friends. I said some things, I did some things that probably took it too far. And whether or not they resent me for it, I'm not sure, but it's definitely got me down, and I need to talk to them about it. They may or may not see that, or hear that, I don't know. I plan on talking to them a little bit. And I'm just so tired, man. Took me like 4 tries to get this up, so people probably got pinged like 4 times that I was streaming, or not, I don't know. I got 14 subs, but yet not even one of them showed up. It's not a very opportune time to stream. I know a lot of people are going to bed and whatnot. And I'm over here just like, end my suffering. Shit, I wanted to click record, so I had some just footage. I don't know if this is even interesting or not. I'm just vibing over here. It won't be a super long stream, just like for an hour or so. I might change it to like Sky Wars or some Bed Wars, or maybe even Murder Mystery or something like that. If you want to party, give me your username, I'll invite you. My MVP++ ran out. I don't feel like buying it again. I don't know, I don't feel like it's worth it to buy it again. I don't know. I'm sure nobody will hear this, but if somehow somebody's replaying this stream, and I'm looking for new headphones, so if anybody's got any ideas, I like really bassy headphones. I'm going to spend about $100 on it. So if you got any suggestions, leave a comment down below, or if anybody's watching, y'all can just comment in the live chat right now if you want. Got any suggestions? I'm not the best at I don't have any god splashes or anything, so I can't go Zealed Hunting. I don't one tap them, and if you can't one tap, what's the point of even trying? Am I right? I thought about doing face cam, but I was like, I look like absolute shit, so that's not happening. I haven't shaved in like 5 days. It's not like I grow like facial hair, but like not in a flattering way. Like it's all sporadic and looked weird. Either just I haven't grown into it, or I don't know. It's just not my style. I like the idea of it. It's just not my forte. That was so rude of that zombie to just spawn right in front of me. I was trying to mine that diamond block. I was trying to shoot. Or that guy's trying to steal all my kills. Oh, how much you want to bet this guy has a YouTube channel? Got YT in his name. Probably got like 5 subs, you know? Which is only quick maths, I can do this. 12? Is that 12? No, that's too many subs. 14 minus 5, that's 9. That's 9 subs. That's a 9 sub difference. Super big, as you know. Maybe my mic isn't even working and I don't even know. I can't even hear it. So let's see if I'll try and play it. Let's see. Maybe my mic isn't even working and I don't even know. Oh, it is. We're good. We're vibing. Ugh. No. I've got 2 Minecrafts open, which is why I'm not getting any frames right now. That's also another reason why I've been recording. It's because I am queuing for an event for a YouTuber called Skeppy, and yeah, I'll leave it AFK. Fortunately, I don't have a computer strong enough to both record and what am I trying to say? both record and get and have 2 Minecraft open and 2 Chrome and Spotify open and get decent frames. I mean, I'm still averaging around 160, which is kind of surprising if I'm being honest. I'm at 200. I don't even... Did my stream go offline? No, it's still going. I don't get it, man. It's funny once you start streaming, you start to finally wake up, and you know, at first I was dead, and I'm still kind of dead, but I don't know. I'm getting back into the grind of, you know, commentating and whatnot, even if it's just for me to hear myself talk. Because, you know, I mean, yeah, this will be public, but I mean, nobody's really watching it, so it doesn't really matter. You can kind of just talk about what you're thinking about, just let your thoughts roll out of your mouth. I mean, it's not like, I mean, yeah, it's public, like I said before, but you're not gonna, I mean, not like a job is not gonna hire me because they saw that one time I streamed and I said something controversial, or I talked about some personal stuff. I mean, I would never like leak anything or say anything that nobody else would want to hear. Like, it's my personal stuff. Like, I wouldn't. Could you not? I'm trying to talk here. Thanks. I'm actually streaming a pretty decent quality, if I do say so myself. I don't know, it's just because nobody's on the internet and it's finally like, I don't know. Maybe I can pull this stream and get some highlights out of it or something. Who knows? Although even the copyrighted, I got like copyrighted music in the background. I don't know, it's not like my videos are monetized, it doesn't really matter. I'm sure they're to be copyrighted, but who cares? Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was just saying that, you know, it doesn't really matter if I say anything personal. I mean, it does matter because it's my personal feelings and how I feel about things. But you know, I basically have said the same thing 5 times in a row without like explaining what I'm trying to say, because I keep ending with yeah. So I don't even know how to finish that statement, to be honest, other than the fact that it's, I mean, nobody else, I'm not endangering anybody else's reputation when I'm talking about myself. I'm only talking about my own, how people see me is how they see me. I mean, I'm not going to try and fake who I am just to get a couple of views on YouTube. I mean, it'd be nice, but, you know, I don't want to have this fake persona. You know, like all these YouTubers I've seen in the past couple of years, and they started out with this fake persona, just they weren't confident about themselves. And I mean, I would say Mr. Crainer is the biggest example that comes to my mind when that happens. He used a fake voice, like it wasn't a voice changer, like he physically like heightened the pitch of his voice to where, he said to the point where he was coughing up blood because he was trying to record so much in that voice and it was physically hurting him. And I don't want a similar scenario to happen to me where it's literally physically endangering my well-being just because I started out with this fake persona. I'm having to keep it up, and so eventually he had to come out with it. And I think it's because like some like news thing interviewed him and people saw it, but and I'm glad that people found out, because I never want to see anybody get hurt just to make a couple bucks on YouTube. I mean, I'm over here with 14 subscribers and not just, I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm sure my channel will get copyrighted and whatnot, and, you know, I mean, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm relying on it for a monetary income. That's how you say that. Like an income, or I'm not trying to support a family or anything. I'm just here coasting through the coronavirus, you know. And I mean, as I said in my very first video, I had an original YouTube channel that I started with my dad. And, I mean, I had fun doing that, but you know, I just wanted to start fresh, and you know, I didn't really like where it was going. And I mean, I took a break for like 2 years, and I felt like most of the subscribers on there was, you know, just not really there. I mean, they were subscribed, but they weren't watching my videos per se. Like I would upload and within like 24 hours I get about 20 views. And to be honest, within like I take about, I don't know, probably a little bit more than 24 hours at this point, but I'm still getting an average around 20 views ish, except for the Minecraft series. So, you know, I'm watching a lot of like anime and stuff recently, and all it does, and the anime I watch is like really sappy, like anime, or not anime, I mean yes anime, but like really sappy romance and really predictable stuff, and you know, Darling in the Franxx is one of my favorite ones. And it still definitely falls under that category of sappy romance. Except the ending sucks, and I don't know, it just it's a little embarrassing to say, but I almost get jealous of the two main characters that they find something. And I mean, I'm only 17. I still got a whole lot of life left to live, and new people to meet, and new experiences to have, and stuff like that. But I mean, you just, as a normal 17-year-old does, wants everything at that moment. I don't want to have to work for it, you know. Actually, if anything was just handed to me, I mean, I'm sure I'd be a lot happier, or maybe not, you know. I'd still feel the same, just more spoiled. Not to say I don't have a good life. Like, I get a lot of things for free. Like, I don't have to pay for anything per se. And I'm sitting here on a computer that I didn't buy. I have a phone right next to me that I didn't buy. I have a phone plan with unlimited text, talk, and data that I'm not paying for. I got a car that was handed to me, and I got a pretty good life. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, you see all these other people living lives, and I mean, online and stuff, and of course you don't see all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You don't know what their battles are. But you see that, all the good that they show, and you're like, well, why can't I have that? What am I doing wrong where I can't have 2 million subscribers at 17 years old? And I mean, you see other kids that have a pretty decent sized channel, and you know, you want that life, right? So, because it looks more fun. I mean, they're driving really nice cars, and they've got a following. They don't really have to worry about finding a job, because what they're doing is making them enough money on YouTube, and they got supporters, and they have a community to interact with, and it's upsetting, because it feels like you're working really hard. And I mean, not to say I don't enjoy what I'm doing, and I love editing videos. It's one of my passions, and I love recording. I love talking with my friends, and you know, I love trying new things, learning how to, you know, I love learning new things and trying them out and see if I like them. And more times than not, I'll probably hate it, but it doesn't matter, because now I know it's not. I don't want to die and have regrets that are like, oh wow, if only I'd done that when I was 17 years old, and then maybe I would have had more money or whatever. So every time I get an opportunity to do something new, I always do it. I just may not like it, and I'd rather not like something than not do it at all and never know. That's kind of my philosophy on things, I'd say. I'm debating whether or not I want to advertise my YouTube channel. I don't know. I'm not in a party or anything. I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, Flimsy is actually streaming. Probably. Or he's just in a game. I don't know. I really wanted to hit the record to my DVR button with action. So what rune item is that? Wanted to get some of that stuff. So maybe I could compile a video. Just, I mean, like, I don't know. Streaming is, honestly, I'd probably rather a life of streaming than, what am I trying to say? A life of streaming than YouTube. Like, I want to be a YouTube streamer, so I like, I don't know, I have my complaints about all the social media platforms. There's not one where I don't complain about it. There's always something wrong with it. Like, I don't know, I think Twitch has full of simps, and, you know, it's super saturated for streamers, so it's hard to gain traction over there. But over here, you got YouTube, who is super, I'd say sensitive, if that's even a word. And I don't feel like they really allow creators to make the kind of content they want without being penalized for it, unless you agree with YouTube's political views on worldly topics, especially for channels that supply like information and stuff. And of course, those channels are going. That did not do as much damage as I wanted it to. That don't. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, Mac, dead. I'm just talking to myself, just venting. I'm honestly just venting, to be honest. Just running around those deep caverns. I'm really tired, but you know, I'm just talking about my feels. Yeah. If you want to hop on Discord, if you want, I'm not gonna do anything else. But if you want to chat, I'm down. I'll have to unmute myself. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Can't find my mouse. Okay, there we go. I'm unmuted. Before you get on. Oh no. See, I record in full screen, so I'd have to like exit out and anyway, I get it to work. I have no reason to believe that I have this good quality stream right now. It's really annoying. Showers are good. I like showers. I'm gonna go help my grandmother move. Just honestly, if I'm being honest here, I'm just. It's good to just talk, like even if it's just to yourself. Just kind of talk like what's on your mind and all that stuff. Just trying to be chill about it. I'm not trying to push my feelings, I guess, onto people. You know, it's just Mac listening. Yeah, I'm just vibing, man. I don't know. I hope Smack when he gets on, or if he wants to reply now in the chat. If my mic, if you guys can hear, if the audio is all right. Like I know my music is louder than normal, but every time I watch my streams, it always feels like my music is too quiet. And I never know what's acceptable. It sounds like my mic is sounding okay, but I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Audio is perfect.
All right, thanks. I never know. As you can see, I'm like in my feels and dead at the same time, which is not a good combination.
I am becoming awake. I'm gonna drink a Dr. Pepper and I'm gonna finish this damn video.
Nice.
I'm ready to full send it.
Full fucking send, baby. You doing another Pokemon video, or is this the same one?
It's just the same one. Yeah. Let's see. The footage is from.
I know you started like a while ago, so. That's why I don't record for like 4 hours straight, so I just don't want to have to go through all that footage. Like, once I reach the 1 hour mark, I'm done. Doesn't matter what I've got. Or if I don't feel like I've got enough or got anything that I want, I hit the end button, and then I start again, so I know, like, what's kind of...
Yeah, what clip is what. I think that's the way to do it. That's what I started to do, like, halfway through the challenge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you kind of know where things are.
Yeah, and then I name them all, so...
Yeah.
It's freaking... The timeline just lags so much, because I recorded it in 1440, and my old i5 is struggling, but...
Yeah, I can't record in 4K, but I don't need to record in 4K because... I mean, none of my devices look... or replay? I don't know. Are in 4K except for my phone. Like, the only thing that does 4K video is my phone. So, not recording, but like the video screen, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what you want to call that or not.
And on a phone, it doesn't even matter at that point. Like 1080p might as well be 4K.
Yeah, it's really hard to notice the difference, especially in a block game. So I don't.
Yeah.
Unless you're recording like a shaders review thing, I don't think it's necessary. So,
Well, I started recording the Nuzlocke video February 9th.
it's been that long since you started that thing?
It is now pretty much June.
Yeah. That is ridiculous.
It's like a semester almost. Jeez.
What I want to know is why my stream is in like pretty decent quality. Like it's not doing that super pixely thing. Things are working. I mean, it's a decent delay, but it's not that bad. And I've got 2 Minecraft applications open right now. One for AFKing, and then one, for recording, or the one I'm on right now. And I'm streaming on a not OBS, which is it's not considered like a lightweight program. Action isn't like OBS is, even though Action gives me better performance for whatever reason. And I got Chrome open and Discord and Spotify, and I've running around 200 FPS. But the second I don't understand it, because earlier today I was trying to open the File Explorer, whatever you want to call it, the Files tab.
Yeah.
And it was struggling. I had the same kind of the same setup, except no Spotify, no second Minecraft account, no Chrome. I just had Discord open and just the File Explorer, and it was loading to just like load files. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to stream. Like, there's just no way I'm gonna be able to do this. And here I'm sitting at 200 FPS, and it's varying quite a bit. Like right now I'm at like 160, and I'm at 200. Now I'm above 200. Now I'm at 160. It's all over the place. But like on the average, it's about 200 FPS, and I'm sitting here like, what is happening? At this point, I think my computer, it's like working out. Like eventually it just gets stronger. That's how it works.
I really do think that somehow your dad's account is like running in the background.
It's not. That's the thing. I've opened Task Manager like 3 times during that time. It's like, it's only my account, and I think it's just because my hard drive. I think it's just my hard drive is just full.
Wait, your hard drive? Oh, that would explain it with File Explorer then.
Yep, it's full, and I don't have anything to delete. So, where does that leave me? Like,
yeah, that's
I just
my situation.
Have to deal with it. I have to buy an external hard drive. I don't know what the next step is.
Well, have you ever opened the side panel? Well, you must have, to upgrade the RAM, right, of your computer.
I mean, my dad did, but I was there for it.
You probably don't remember.
I know.
If you have a NVMe or M.2 slot on the motherboard.
I know my motherboard's pretty shit, because if I want to upgrade to an i7 or an i9, I have to get a new motherboard. So
why don't you do Ryzen? They're better for multitasking.
I don't know. Maybe I should go with Ryzen and processor. I've usually pretty brand loyal to Intel, but at this point I don't know. At this point it's gonna be whatever gets me my best bang for my buck.
Yeah, definitely AMD. I think it's always been AMD for bang for buck.
I just don't. The only concern I have about it is the reliability, like longevity of it. Because I've heard they kind of break faster. They don't last as long.
Oh, the Athlon, not the Athlon, the FX processors, their older ones are shit.
Yeah, if you tell me a name, I'm not gonna know. But
yeah, I think it's been nearly 15 years since AMD was on top before Ryzen. And
wait, so is Ryzen and AMD different? I thought they were the same thing.
No. So AMD makes Ryzen, but Ryzen is like, so you know how Intel, they used to have like their Pentiums, and then they did Core i3 and stuff, and
yeah. So it's like a different.
That's kind of the same.
I see what you're saying there. Okay.
So the ones they made before Ryzen, they would run extremely hot, so that they could. That was the only way they could even compete with Intel. And after Ryzen, now Intel's the one that kind of runs toasty.
I don't know. I'm honestly thinking about just saving up for over a summer, maybe after my senior year, or if I could get a job during my senior year. It just depends on what my schedule looks like, and just buying a new computer or building a new one. with some like 2070 or whatever and an i9 and liquid cooled, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Get like a $1,500. Hopefully I can get that for $1,500. I'm not sure if that's even possible.
Maybe not an i9, but
I mean, I'd rather
probably
have a better processor than the graphics card for video editing. So I don't mind getting like a 1080, to be honest. Honestly, I don't think I need more than a 1080 for the games I play. But
I have a 1070 Ti and I can overclock it, so it's basically a 1080. And I really haven't run into any bottlenecks so far. I've been playing GTA 5 at 1440 and it's no problem.
Really?
I
just know my GPU is a 3 gigabyte instead of a 4, and I really do think that makes a difference, that one extra gig. Because like I had a 720, but it was a 6 gig. And it ran pretty much the same as this one, except I can run shaders better on this one. Like I did about the same FPS as I did with my 720 without shaders.
720,
or that the 720, I don't know, graphics. I had a graphics card that was below the thousands, whichever one that was.
Oh, probably. I think I remember you had a 770.
Was it 770? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I could look at my whole, probably find an old YouTube video, Cube Culture.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
But
it was a 6 gig, so it ran like really well. Like I was able to run Silders, which is considered lightweight, but it's still pretty heavy in terms of graphics wise, and I was able to run like 100 FPS on it. So I think I wholeheartedly believe if I upgraded, even if I got another 1060, but it was a 4 or 6 gig graphics card and got into i7, I think it would run like 4 times better than what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Well,
problem is the processor. It's not to get a new motherboard, and then that's also adds another $100 ish to it. So
if it's just the video RAM or the, like the gigabyte count you're worried about, not the frequency, which for video editing it would be, you can get a 1070, not the Ti. It won't be quite as fast as the 1080, especially for like gaming. It'll do just fine.
I play Minecraft. I don't need it to run 4K.
Yeah, Minecraft's really just the processor.
Yeah, it really is. It runs on your disk space, doesn't it? Or is that just like Steam games? One of the games I played mostly was a disk space. Or disk space. I can't say that for some reason. It runs on my disk, whatever the hell that means. That's what my dad said. I don't know. I trust him. Where's my name?
I think I know what he's saying. It probably means like it's grabbing files all the time and it's heavy on your hard drive. Because all games need to use a CPU and GPU.
Right.
That's just a thing.
That's how video works. But,
yeah.
Hopefully my grandmother moved tomorrow, so I probably won't be online at all tomorrow. Maybe late at night. This will be interesting. My mom's forcing me to wear masks and all that stuff.
Oh boy.
It's not that I mind physically wearing it. I just feel stupid wearing it. Like it makes me feel awkward. I don't know. It's not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it hides all my acne, so it's not.
It means I don't have to shave, so it's a plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I need to shave badly. It's not like I grow facial hair, but it doesn't grow evenly. So it's like
same. Okay, I have like the weirdest, like really black, dark sideburns, and then like peach fuzz, bright blonde, like cheek hair. So I can grow a full beard. It just only the sideburns will show up, and it's completely different color than my head. It's so ugly.
Yeah. Like I love the idea of having facial hair, but I need it to grow evenly. Otherwise, it looks like just somebody who doesn't like shower. Like those bums, the bums that play Minecraft in their mom's basement.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar to what I'm doing now.
Totally not us.
Well, I mean, I'm still, only when I reach like 18 will I feel that way, even if I'm still in high school. I still can't believe I'm a senior next year, and that's coming up very soon.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I I'm thinking I should take a break from school for a year,
Yeah,
but
do like
also,
your hiatus.
also I kind of don't know what else I would do. I would probably need a job, unless YouTube works out.
Yeah.
I'll just be a billionaire.
Yeah, we would all like that. I don't know how early you came into my stream, but I was actually saying that I would actually rather being a streamer than a YouTuber, but I'd rather stream on YouTube and make money that way than on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I caught that, because Twitch is full of simps.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I remember what I was going to say. I've been meaning to ask you what, kind of what your plans were for after high school. And if you don't want to talk about it while I'm live, that's fine. I understand that, but, you know.
Oh, I'm going to have so much sex.
Just become create like a strip club or something.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, there's where I'm going to make my billions.
Call it the masturbators.
Yes.
Oh man.
Who is Riley Fretch?
Oh, what armor? Wait, what do you? Oh,
I think he left.
Oh, did he leave?
Why can I not
Dang,
click on his?
I'm just so terrible at looking at the chat because I'm so used to nobody being there. If you're still there, I'm wearing a mix of Ender armor and Strong Dragon armor with an aspect of the dragon. I don't know if he's still there or not. It makes me sad because he's like the only person.
Do you
there.
have your stream open in a?
Yeah, I have it open. I'm just not
yeah.
always looking at it.
Well, I've got it open too, so he's not here anymore.
Yeah, it only says 2 watching, and one was me, and then I believe the other one's you.
Me.
Yeah. That makes me sad. Lately, oh, finally somebody's bidding on that. How much time is left on that? Is it me? Ah, yes. Bid on it. Give me money.
How did I write 13 pages about Pokemon? Why did I write 13 pages? I don't want to do all this. Whatever.
I had to write a French essay. It had to be about 200 words.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, I love French, but I have never bullshitted my way through something more than that essay.
So it just had to be 200 words in French?
Yeah. A whole 200-word essay about something we did over the weekend, but I just made something up, which probably wasn't the best idea. But she said that because I know her and she's really good at detecting Google Translate.
Oh.
So, and she said if she detects Google Translate, it's an automatic 0, and it's kind of like our final. So I had to actually work on it. So I was like, well, shit. So spent the entire day figuring out just kind of working on it, paragraph by paragraph. And I mean, it's only 200 words, keep in mind. So that's not a whole lot. But keep in mind, I'm also not that good at the language. So
yeah, I actually failed French in 8th grade. I did good the first term, and then I just dropped it.
I was not offered French in high school or not in middle school. I was forced to take Spanish.
Oh.
So, and I took Spanish. This is actually kind of an interesting story. I went to private school through elementary, the last 2 years of elementary and through middle school. So Christian good boy.
Oh, I see.
But anyways, they only offered Spanish, and so I started my first year of Spanish in 4th grade, and then which I loved. I loved Spanish up until 6th grade because the teacher was absolute garbo. She didn't know how to teach. She just gave you word sheets and just expected you just kind of do that. And I learned I learned language best by listening to it and interacting with people and speaking it. And so this is really hard for me being quarantined, trying to learn it.
Yeah.
So Google Translate has literally been the only interaction I've had with the language.
Geez. That's gotta suck.
But anyway, so I get to high school, and because I went to a private school in middle school, I wasn't able to take any exams or anything to see if I could place higher or lower depending on like scores. I don't know if your schools do that or not. So
like if you could test out of a class.
Yeah. So like for example in math they give you eighth graders like this test at the end of the year, and it shows like, okay, you're able to skip algebra 1, you're able to just go straight to geometry, which puts you on path for this course or whatever, basically for the try-hard nerds. But I was never offered.
I hate algebra. I would have loved that.
I'm glad I didn't do that because I hate geometry.
Oh really?
I suck balls at it. Like I don't get it. Anyways, so I wasn't able to take any of those tests, and of course they offered that for a foreign language in most of the public schools. So I went to the counselor that was assigned to me, and they what am I trying to say? So she asked like, okay, so what school did you go to? So I tell her the name of the school, and like, oh, so you weren't able to take any of the tests. Did you want to see if because you could, I guess you could ask to take a test, but I wasn't about that life. At 8th grade, I had senioritis, so I was like, I don't care. But they were like, okay, so how many years of the Spanish came up, and so they're like, how many years of Spanish did you take? They're like, so I counted. I don't remember the exact year. 4th through 8th grade, I guess technically. So what is that? 5 years? 5 years of Spanish?
4, 5, yeah.
3 plus 2, that's 5, yeah. So, like, so you've been taking it for a while, which is technically longer than most, because foreign language isn't offered in elementary school for the public schools. So, most kids only get about 3 years of a language.
Oh yeah.
And also depending on what school they go to, because in my brother's school, they only do, and it's in 6th grade, they do like this world language thing where they study like all the languages, which is just French and Spanish. So they give you like a taste of both.
Oh yeah.
So, and then I think you can pick like a full-on language after that. So I guess most kids did like 2 languages. But anyways, so they're like, oh, so you should be able to go into a higher level class. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, if it means I don't have to take as much Spanish, why not? Just 1 hard class rather than 2 easy classes, I'm down. So I get in there, and the second that teacher started talking, I was like, oh, this is going to be 1 long year, isn't it? And I hated every single part of it. Just, I dreaded that class, and I couldn't skip it because my mom and dad were they like get alerted if you're unexcused.
Oh yeah.
And I had no way of blocking that number since they both password protect their phones, and I wasn't really kind of rebelling against. I'm even hesitant to say this, but I wasn't like really like quote unquote rebelling against them. Like I was still like kind of trying in school in freshman year.
Yeah.
I was a scared little freshman boy that came from private school.
Yeah. You probably got initiated real quick though.
Oh yeah, totally. I fit in. I pretty much fit in now.
Yeah.
But I hated that class. So the second I got the option, I was like, why not French? Like my mom took French. She said she liked it. She's like, why not? I love the environment. Like I met my 2 best friends from school in that class, in French class. I started out in French 1 as a sophomore, so I was already one of the older kids, which was new from Spanish 2. So it goes like Spanish 1 through 4. So I went to Spanish 2 automatically, and all those kids were mostly juniors and seniors and a few freshmen. Just the juniors and seniors taking it last minute because they wanted to graduate. So oh my gosh, dude, I suck at telling stories while doing other things. But yeah,
while doing other thing. I
absolutely loved French. And then I was like, this is so easy. Like, I get the language, like, I understand it, all that stuff. I love the teacher, I love the environment, like, super easygoing. Teacher, very lenient, I could definitely take advantage of that. And I kind of felt bad for doing it, but it got me out of pinches sometimes. So I still did it. But then French 2 came along, which was this year. I mean, at first it was okay because it was all review stuff, but then like kind of towards the like half of the first semester, I don't know if it's just like kind of my motivation going down even more, or my just me struggling. I hit a wall or whatever it was, or just like I subconsciously like checked out. But I just started like just not understanding anything anymore. Like there's a point where I was sick for a while, so I missed like a bunch of stuff, and I don't know if I would have gotten it anyways if I wasn't there, or if I was there. And it was just a downhill from there, man. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever come back. And so I originally planned on taking it all through senior year because I was enjoying it, but after like this quarantine, I unenrolled from French 3, I guess technically. I unenrolled from it.
You've already got your credits to graduate.
Oh yeah,
so.
I've got all the credits. It's not really necessary, other than I can still get college credit for it, but I don't mind taking it again. I think I need either like a break from it. Honestly, I just need a break in general. Like just a solid like week of doing absolutely fucking nothing. Like just whether that means like just at home, just playing Minecraft all week, just not thinking about anything, or going out by myself for a couple days, just me and myself with my phone, just chilling, camping out, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever that means, it needs to happen, because I don't know, I feel so worn out. I don't know if it's just me being like lazy or whatever, but whatever it is, I don't know.
Well, I've had a week of doing nothing, and I should have had 6 videos done by now, but I haven't done shit.
Yeah, I think once school ends, I'll be fine. And I mean, I don't know about your district for school, but we've gone to a pass-fail system.
Yeah, same.
But the problem is some of my classes, I'm enrolled in college credits, such as my French, and I got my AP Lane class, and my criminal law class, I'm all enrolled in college credit, and therefore the letter grade is still there for the college, and that's worse than getting a D in your high school transcript. So I've pretty much checked out in all the classes that I don't have any college credit for. I mean, I'm still like doing stuff, so I'm maintaining like a low B, high C-ish type thing. Yeah. But I mean, I don't need to, because it's gonna go to a pass. Because it's a 60% or higher is it considered a pass, which is
lucky,
kind of janky. 65. But 65. I'm in no trouble of passing. Like I'm gonna be able to pass everything, luckily, because I've done most of my work throughout the year. But
yeah, I hadn't. I just kind of let it pile up, and then the last 3 weeks of the term were absolute hell.
Yeah, and I feel really bad for that, because I remember you just like not being able to come online or anything.
That was my own fault. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, we all do that, but it still makes me sad that you're going through that.
Meh.
I still care. I still have a little bit of feeling left in me. I'm mostly numb. Whatever.
Just a little bit. I'm not all soulless.
Yeah. I don't know. I've just been feeling kind of down lately, and just I don't know how to fix it. Like I tried like doing work. Like maybe if I just get my mind off of it, but then I just feel tired and not wanting to do it, so I don't do it, and then I feel even more down. Like, why can't I just do this fucking assignment?
Have you ever tried a bang?
A bang?
Mm-hmm.
Like a sex bang, or like a drug bang?
Like the energy drink.
Oh, an energy drink. See, that's from my mind.
Might work too.
One would have to get a girl for that one, and that also doesn't help my emotional state. I don't really have access to getting that kind of stuff. I don't feel like supplementing it with energy drinks is gonna help. I tried coffee, so now I'm addicted to that, but I'm still sad.
Well, I think a bang has like something like 4 cups of coffee worth of caffeine in it.
Dear God, that's so much. I I can barely get like a what is it called, a venti from Starbucks. Like even that's too much for me. Otherwise, I just
Oh, really?
start pissing every other 30 minutes.
I have a huge caffeine tolerance.
I think I do, but it irritates my bladder for some reason. Like I drink a bunch of coffee, but I don't feel anything. Except sometimes I feel hot afterwards if I'm drinking like a hot coffee. But that does that for me when I drink anything hot or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Well, anyway, what was I saying about bang? Oh yeah, that's how I got through my 3 weeks of school. I drank a bang every morning, and then I just did my shit.
It's not really that. I've pretty much caught up. Like I got a weekend and I just did all my crap. Basically, I didn't have a whole lot behind, and I'm pretty much caught up now. I mean, I still got like stuff I'm still kind of doing, but you know, it's not really affecting me all that much. I'm usually like a day behind everything, but because my teachers are so lenient to the coronavirus, I can turn it in like a day late and it's fine. Not really any penalties.
That's good.
I don't know. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of new anime old anime recently, and the problem is the kind of anime I watch is like super like cringy romance stuff. For whatever reason, that floats my goat or whatever you say. Like that's the kind of stuff I like, which doesn't help me feeling alone and depressed inside. So it's not helping me, but for whatever reason I can't stop watching that.
Well, I mean, everyone has their show.
Yeah. My PFP is like my favorite one, and it's definitely a sappy romance thing. But yeah, I say "but" after every sentence, but I don't have a following up thing. It's so annoying because I was trying to talk about. I don't remember what I was trying to talk about. I remember I was trying to talk about talking about like personal issues online and stuff. Kind of when my stream first started. I don't know if you were there for that or not, but I kept ending with my sentences with "but yeah," even though but I said like the same thing like 3 times, and I was trying to finish a thought. Like I had a thought, and I was like, because of this, I feel this way, or it was just like I feel this way, and I pause for a second, and then I say "but yeah." Like I didn't finish my sentence. I don't get it.
That's why I don't like streaming. I can never put together a complete sentence. I'm like Joe Biden.
Yeah. I was doing alright commentating. Like I just kind of let my brain flow, but like every once in a while, my brain just kind of goes dead. Kind of, you know, like what every man goes through. Just your brain just goes. Yeah. I'm not thinking anymore. You just go on autopilot.
Just never mind.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So I'll do that, and then I'll realize, wait, I was trying to say something, and then everything ever happens, and then you get stuck with saying "but yeah" at the end of it, or "so yeah," or "yeah," or just complete dead silence, which in my opinion is better than just saying "but yeah" or over and over again.
True though.
Yeah, I need to.
Where's freaking?
I need to edit or record a video or something because I haven't uploaded it in about a week, and it's not good. I need to keep those videos rolling because they've been doing.
Wait, you haven't uploaded in a week?
I don't think I have. Like the last thing I uploaded was J Party, and that was earlier this week. I think. I don't know, when was that uploaded or gone public?
That was only 5 days ago.
Oh, well, it felt like a long time, I guess.
I guess I do have a lower standard.
I was uploading like 3 times a week, and I mean, and I already knew going in like I only wanted to upload like once a week, but I was just on the grind. Like I was be able to record a video like once a day, at least, or every other day, and record like 2 videos over the weekend or something, and be able to put that out throughout the thing. But I'll like I was saying, I just been feeling. I don't know. I've been in my feels recently.
Yeah, I get that.
And the worst part is, like, I don't know how to describe it without feeling like everyone's giving me pity. And I don't know if that sounds self-centered or not, that people feel pity for me or not. But
Well,
it's like, especially
you
in my
got
family.
depression. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You got the big sad.
It's sad boy hours. I just hope it's over soon. Like, I want to get back on the grind. I want to be able to enjoy things again. Not saying I'm not. Oh my gosh. It's not that I don't enjoy what I'm doing. Like, I'm having a good old time over here talking with you and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I didn't mean to get all that depression on you when I asked you to join. That wasn't my intention.
Wait, fucking go. SMH my. No, you're good.
Can we do 50,000 likes? Oh, by the way, on a more happy note, I was looking on NameMC, and guess what? John Johnson. That's an available name, my guy. I'm naming my alt that.
Oh my. No, I'm naming my alt first. Hold on.
No, don't do it. Aw, goddamn. I should have just waited. I should have just waited to log in and change it. Does it just...
No, that's. I'll keep your xxyourmom.com. I do like that one.
Or what you can do is you just add underscores to it. Just add underscores to it, and that way we can both be John Johnson. That's funnier because we both were going John Johnson. I think that's funnier, in my opinion.
Yeah. John Johnson. Oh, did you see what I named the snow golem?
No, I haven't been on Minecraft, if that's what you're saying.
Oh. The one, I think I showed you the snow golem. Well, anyway, I named him John Johnson.
That's not what I wanted to turn off. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. That's what
It's
I wanted.
1 a.m. I should really be going to bed.
Yeah, I'm logging off. I'm just trying to, I gotta go here pretty soon, in like 3 minutes.
Oh.
But, I just wanted to do a few things. Yeah, that gave me, oh my god, I've made so much money during this time. I'm really sad that I didn't get to answer Riley Fretch's question. That makes me sad.
I wonder. He can't click on his channel. That just makes me mad. Oh well.
And then I'm going to go
What about tabs? Should I watch his newest video? Even though he
you
said
know what?
not to.
I've thought about it, just doing it. But
Tell me when you end the stream.
okay, I will. And,
Okay.
in like 2 seconds, I'm going to. Do you think it's going to save the thing that I'm thinking about that I can't remember? It's trying to save the video.
I know you can do it with OBS.
Well, I know, like, it's trying to save the
Go
video
back.
to my hard drive, or not
Oh,
my hard
to
drive, to
your
YouTube.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Okay, cool. Anyway, guys, that's a wrap with this stream. I guess I don't really know how to close streams, so yeah, I don't know how to end my stream. Hang on.